Now we're going to move on to the CAS unit. For the CAS unit, there's 4 tabs, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Just prise them open. Along the bottom of the manual, it tells you that you have to program the CAS unit to 0 kilometers before reassembling the dashboard. If you don't do this, or if you change it to the mileage that you need it to, or if you change it to anything else, the original mileage that was on the CAS will push onto the dashboard as well, and you'll have to reopen everything and start from scratch again. We're going to open Dashfixer again back into 1 series, and this time we're going to select CAS instead of dashboard, and we'll go under the Motorola Pro. Now we need to see which CAS it is. There's 2 options, CAS9S12 and CAS9S12X. We're going to read the big chip as it is on the CAS. If you look closely, you can see it says MC9S12X at the top of the chip. We're going to select that option on the machine. And this is the manual for how to do the CAS box. You're going to open the CAS box and take out the PCB. It says don't change the length of the wires, connect the colored cables that I'll show you in the next frame. Check the soldering, make sure all of the connections are in the right place. Connect the Motorola Pro cable to the Motorola Pro, and then you can program. This is what the cable looks like. The cable's got 7 connections. There's 5 that are color coded, and there's 2 that are under the black selection. This picture shows you where each connection needs to go, and you have to make sure you solder it exactly there and none of the other spots are getting touched. You have to be very careful with this. The cables are very thin and the space you're working with is very tight, so you can easily make a mistake, so it's highly recommended that you don't try this if you haven't done it before. Make sure that none of the wires touch each other because that will cause issues. The last one you can't really solder on completely because it's too tight of a space. So what we do is we use a pin tool. With the pin tool, what you need to do is hold the last connection by hand and then connect the Motorola Pro onto the Motorola Pro wire. We use the pin because it's a really tiny hole that you have to solder onto, and it's really easy to make a mistake, so this is safer than that. Now we're going to connect everything up. This is the cable and the Motorola Pro. First we're going to connect the Motorola Pro onto the machine, and you'll see a red light on the Motorola Pro, and that will show you that it's connected. Now it's time to connect all of the wires. Once everything's connected, click program. And let the machine detect the eeprom. After it's done loading, you need to save this as the BMW CAS box or whatever you see fit. And you need to change the CAS box to 0 as the manual showed before. Let the loading bar finish, it will show you 0, and you can press back. And start to disassemble everything. You can release the cable from the pin. And start to take off all of the wires that you connected. Once all of the cables have been taken off, you can slide the CAS unit back into the casing, and the clips will hold it back into place. Make sure to like the video, leave a comment if you have any suggestions, and subscribe to our channel, and make sure you click the bell icon to get regular notifications of our new uploads. Thank you.